Okay, hi guys. This is a brief explanation of the verb gustar, or to like. We're thinking of it to like. I'm going to give a brief, simple explanation, and then I'm going to give a little more detail. I'll wipe that. When we say I like in English, or we're trying to do that in Spanish, we say me gusta, and then we put the thing. If it's a verb, like I like to run, or jump, or swim, we put the infinitive of the verb here. We do not conjugate the verb. We put the infinitive, the to jump form, or the verb when it is simply in the AR, ER, or IR form. That will never change after me gusta, or te gusta, or we like, nos gusta. That will never change. So, me gusta, let's say, nadar. I like to swim. Okay, that's verb. But if you were saying I like the book, you would say me gusta for one thing, singular. Me gusta el libro, the book. Okay? Me gusta el libro, or me gusta nadar, to swim. Now, if it's more than one thing, so we're not referring to a verb now, just a noun. If it's more than one thing, like los libros, okay, you have to put an N at the end of gustar. So it would become me gustan los libros. Okay? So, me gustan for plural. Me gusta for singular, or singular when you're just referring to a verb. Okay? So, now I'm going to just show you very briefly the full breakdown. I like, you like, he, she likes, we like, you plural like, they like. Let me just give you the chart here and now. If you know this chart, you're very well equipped on these kind of questions. Okay? So, here's the chart. That would be a good one to stamp in your mind, maybe to practice it. Okay? It would be me gusta, or gustan, a mí. That is the reinforcer. A mí me gusta, or me gustan. So that a mí can go before as well. A mí me gusta, or me gusta a mí. Okay? Te gusta, or gustan, a ti. No accent on that I. Le gusta, or gustan, a él, or a ella, or a usted, because it is the third person. So these are the persons we're referring to. Nos gusta, or gustan, a nosotros. Okay? Os gusta, or gustan, a vosotros. And finally, les gusta, a ellos, ellas, ustedes. That's it. So it's singular, but if it's a plural, it's going to go an. And if it's reinforcing you, it's a mí, te, a ti, etc. So if you need to, rewind this video, watch it again, watch it again, write this chart yourself, practice it by making sentences. Like take books and say, how do I say I like books? Or take some verbs and say, how do I say we like to go? Or we like to walk? How do I say you plural like apples? Put a whole range of sentences in English about I like, you like, he likes, we like. Just write them all out and then try and put them into Spanish with this grid or this these rules. Okay, if you're interested in just a little more detail on this, here's another more grammatical insight for you. If you're not interested in going a little deeper in the grammar, switch me off now and get practicing. But if you are curious a little bit, then let me take you a little deeper. Are you ready? Here it is. Gustar actually does not mean to like, because to like is when you, the person, are the subject of the verb. I am liking. So if you think of the verb querer, to want, to desire, to love, yo, I, am the subject of the verb. Yo quiero, and then the infinitive. Gustar actually is what we call an intransitive verb that takes an indirect object pronoun. So it really, you would see it, there's only I think 12 or so verbs like this in Spanish that take the indirect object pronoun in this way. Gustar really means to please. And so you're not doing the liking. The thing is pleasing to you, and you are actually the indirect object. That is why we are using the indirect object pronouns here. All right? We are not using the subject pronouns. Yo, tú, él, ella, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas. We're not using them. We're using indirect object pronouns that are taking the place of the noun, and we are actually saying the thing, el libro, as it were, is liking or is pleasing to me. To me. You are the indirect object of what that noun is bearing its action upon. So that is why we use these things, which are called, these are not the subject pronouns of a verb. These are called indirect object pronouns. And we reinforce them for clarity and emphasis with that preposition a, and then plus the other pronouns, me, personal pronouns, ti, él, ella. So that's just taking it a little deeper for you if this stuff interests you. Pragmatically speaking, to know the rules of just how to use it correctly with verbs and nouns regarding each of the persons, that's the first half of this video. But to understand it grammatically a little more, this is some of the deep stuff. Okay, I'm going to leave it there on gustar. So just get to work practicing it for a while. You can cut it there.